In 2007, Audi came up with the idea of expanding its D-segment model range with sporty cars. This was met with a warm reception and a huge sales success, which the Germans continue to achieve to this day. The Audi A5, in its three body styles, is perceived as a more premium car than the standard A4. But what about its weaknesses? Based on the Audi A4 B8, the coupe and cabriolet versions were intended to compete with similar bodies from BMW and Mercedes. While a classic cabriolet based on the A4 had previously been offered, the A5 was to take over that role from now on. In 2009, the range was expanded to include a 5-door hatchback version dubbed the Sportback. In addition to the popular engines mentioned above, sporty versions were also offered. The S5 with a 354 horsepower 4.2 FSI engine and the 450 horsepower 5 rupees. The Sportback variant was offered in the S5 with a 333 horsepower 3.0 TFSI engine. A distinctive feature of the A5 lineup, distinguishing it from the A4, is its frameless doors. Interior elements and the overall design are identical to the Audi A4. Importantly, not only the quality and ergonomics of the A4 have been retained, but also the same practicality. The Sportback offers slightly less comfort in the rear seats, but conscious customers don't complain about that. The trunk has a capacity of 480 liters, which is quite generous. The coupe offers 455 liters, and the convertible offers 320 liters. While the mechanicals of the B8 Generation A4 are highly refined, so there's no need to worry about the chassis, drivetrain, or corrosion, the engines are a source of concern for most buyers, especially since there's no shortage of faulty 1.8 TFSI and 2.0 TFSI engines, which can suffer from excessive oil consumption and carbon buildup. The facelifted versions are particularly notorious. After 2012, petrol engines have been much less prone to problems, and most have high mileage and are still in good condition. The 3.0 TFSI is a less risky engine, but you have to consider expensive repairs if something goes wrong. The 3.2 FSI is a fairly durable but often problematic design. All petrol A5 engines have direct injection. The 2.0 TDI diesel engine offers a choice, depending on model year, between the older EA189 and the newer EA289. Both are equipped with common rail injection. The newer versions are considered superior, although even the older ones achieve impressive mileage. A diesel engine with at least 150 horsepower is suitable for this car, and there are plenty of those among the 2-liter models. These 6 diesels offer more power. From 2007 to 2011, the 2.7 TDI and 3.0 TDI were offered, but after the facelift, only the 3-liter remained. Each version offers at least enough power for a comfortable and dynamic drive. These engines are considered rugged, but even here, you have to consider the risk of costly failure, such as a stretched timing chains. Replacement is very expensive, but a professionally performed repair will solve the problem for years to come. If stretching occurs before 200,000 kilometers, the engine may not have been serviced properly. Audi offered several types of drivetrains for the A5. Manual transmissions were standard in some versions, while higher power outputs led to the introduction of automatics. Typically, there were 2 types: the dual-clutch 7-speed Southtronic Quattro drive and the continuously variable Multitronic front-wheel drive. Tiptronics are classic automatics, ZF8HP, highly durable but extremely rare, generally found only in S5s and US market cars. Users are sharply divided into those who are satisfied and those who have visited the workshop repeatedly. The latter, unfortunately, applies primarily to those who purchase the 1.8 TFSI variant, followed by the 2.0 TFSI. Furthermore, it's important to be aware that repairs to the aluminum multi-link suspension typically cost 4-figure sums, not 3. Common faults in the Audi A5 8T. Asterisk. High oil consumption in 1.8/2.0 TFSI engines. Asterisk. Costly failures of Multitronic and S-Tronic transmissions. Asterisk. Multimedia glitches. What to look for? Cars in rich versions, preferably V6 or diesel, from the first owner with a documented history, high chance of finding a well-cared-for example, preferably after a facelift. What to avoid? 1.8 and 2.0 TFSI, pre-facelift and pre-facelift variants with S-tronic and Multitronic transmissions.